in America, England, Germany, and France. We're talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, everybody. Now, Microsoft showed part of the game today, but of course we've got a G4 exclusive with the battle in New York City. Welcome, everybody. We got Robert Bowling from Infinity Ward and Glenn Schofield, Vice President, and GM of Sledgehammer Games. Someone just got promotion. Congrats.
I'll take it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm sure the actual president is going to drop an elbow now, but that's all right. Modern Warfare 3, easily one of the most anticipated titles at this year's E3. What do you think defines Modern Warfare as a game? Like, what does it take to make a great Modern Warfare game?
Modern Warfare in general, I mean, the things you have to hit in Call of Duty are that 60 frames per second. I mean,
right.
That's what sells that smooth gameplay. Because when it comes down to it, it's about the tight gun controls. It's about those huge cinematic moments in the campaign, especially.
Yeah, great combat, multiplayer, even Spec Ops these days.
So you're saying every aspect of the game needs to be absolutely perfect, pretty much?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's what we've come to expect from the franchise. Now, what are we looking at right here? This is what, downtown Manhattan here? Or?
Yeah, it is Lower Manhattan.
And how do you capture the feel of Manhattan?
Well, it's good that I've lived there for a while.
There you go.
And
I noticed the nice urine sheen on the texture there on the walls. It looks very good. Looks very true to form.
You like that?
See lots of debris everywhere.
I motion captured.
You did? Okay, so those are custom textures, huh?
Put it right on there.
Right outside the offices. So what's actually taking place right here? Why are we shooting in Manhattan? What happened?
Well, the Russians have taken over Manhattan.
Of course.
Yes.
Yep. Glenn Beck predicted they would.
And so the Americans have come in and are trying to push them out.
Yeah, you got to think that this picks up right after Modern Warfare 2. So if you remember at the end of the game, the state of the world has changed. DC is burning. Task Force 141 is either dead or on the run. And now we're picking up after that. The conflict has expanded up the eastern seaboard. That's what you're seeing here. What I love about this is it's taking those huge moments and it's now in the major cities. I mean, we're not fighting on the outskirts. We're not fighting in the undescript desert locations anymore.
Right. We know exactly where we are. Yeah. And there's a Wetzel's Pretzel around the corner, which we can probably explore as well. What's the challenge of taking war to these new areas? Is it trying to balance the fun, exciting, fast COD gameplay with realism, with a realistic setting?
Well, we're all about being like super authentic in the weapons and stuff, but the real challenge is once you get into these new environments, the way you play the game has changed. The tactics you would use in military are changed. And that's why you see things like this, like the dual scope system up. That was something that the environment spawned a new feature that impacts gameplay. So now you can see, like, when you're fighting through the city in the open streets, if the guys are far away, you're going to flip up this magnifying scope like you see them doing. But as you get into the buildings, you start clearing rooms, you're going to pull that down, go to your EOTech, your red dot, whatever your close range optic of choice is.
Yeah, you're able to flank, go into the buildings, flank the enemy, shoot down at them when they're come down the streets, things like that. So you choose where you want to go, how you want to do it.
And that doesn't seem fair, exactly. The enemy is rolling up in an Apache, and you've got a fire hydrant to take cover. That doesn't exactly seem right.
Well, you're Delta, you know.
You may too.
Yeah.
Now, on the single-player side of things, is it entirely single-player? Is there a co-op aspect to it as well?
And on the campaign, it's single player. We're bringing back Spec Ops in Modern Warfare 2, or Modern Warfare 3, that brings co-op into the game in a big way. I mean, we have our classic mission modes that we introduced in Modern Warfare 2, but now in Modern Warfare 3 we have survival mode, which is endless waves of enemies. You have unlockables, you have kill streaks you can call in, different types of units. We're blowing out the co-op in this game.
Do I still have to cry for the first 15 minutes or so on that site? Iron sights do not do me well. What's the difficulty in say, trying a new feature, trying a new approach to the game, but not wanting to alienate, the old fan base?
I think that's one of the good things with the Spec Ops now, is a lot of the maps that you're going to be playing in Spec Ops are going to be more than you're going to see in multiplayer. So if you want to go in with your pal and just kind of learn the tactics or learn that map, you can learn it in Spec Ops, then go into multiplayer and maybe not get worked before.
The key is just, you know, listening to that core audience. I mean, we're out there, we're on Twitter, we're on everything, hearing what they're saying. I mean, that's why you're seeing us bring back some classic guns like the old COD 4 MP5 that people love. So we're bringing that back, we're updating it visually, and then, you know, advancing and listening to, watching how our players play the game and innovating on the gameplay with stuff like the dual scope system or the XM25 that you'll see here in a bit.
Are you? You're not listening to any gamers on MySpace, right? I'm just saying you can transition them over to something else. Like, that's not doing any of that work. So what's happening right here? We've clearly we